Does CFATS apply to my facility? The Chemical Facility Anti-Terrorism Standards Program, also known as CFATS, identifies and regulates high-risk chemical facilities to ensure they have security measures in place to reduce the risk that certain hazardous chemicals, known as chemicals of interest or COI, are weaponized. Under CFATS, a chemical facility is any establishment or individual that possesses any of the COI listed in Appendix A of the CFATS regulation at or above a minimum concentration and screening threshold quantity. Facilities that may not traditionally consider themselves a chemical facility may be a chemical facility of interest under the CFATS regulation. This can include colleges and universities, breweries, wineries, fisheries and hatcheries, food processing plants, farm cooperatives, and warehouses. Appendix A lists more than 300 chemicals of interest with their associated minimum concentration and screening threshold quantities. The COI are categorized under 3 security issues. Release, which represents toxic, flammable, or explosive chemicals or materials that can be released at a facility. Theft or diversion, which represents chemicals or materials that, if stolen or diverted, can be converted into weapons using simple chemistry, equipment, or techniques. And sabotage, which represents chemicals or materials that can be mixed with readily available materials. If you have any questions about how the STQ should be calculated, please see the frequently asked questions on the CFATS Knowledge Center at csat-help.dhs.gov or contact the CSAT Help Desk Monday to Friday, except federal holidays, from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time at 1-866-323-2957. There are certain facilities that are excluded by statute, including those: 1, subject to regulation by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission; 2, owned or operated by the Departments of Defense or Energy; 3, public water systems or treatment works regulated under federal water quality laws; 4, regulated under the Maritime Transportation Security Act, or MTSA. In addition, agricultural production facilities that use the COI on crops, feed, land, livestock, or poultry have been granted an extension until further notice from reporting COI to CISA. Railroad terminals and truck terminals also do not need to file top screens. Chemical facilities whose only reportable COI is present in a gasoline mixture also need not report that COI to CISA. Facilities that are not excluded and possess COI at or above the STQ and concentration listed in Appendix A are required to report those chemicals and quantities to CISA within 60 days from the time they come into possession of the COI. COI is reported to CISA by completing an online survey called the Top Screen via the Chemical Security Assessment Tool, or CSAT. CISA reviews the information submitted in the top screen using a risk-based methodology to determine if the facility is high risk. High-risk facilities are placed into one of 4 tiers, with Tier 1 being the highest risk. Facilities determined to be high risk must develop and implement security plans that meet the applicable risk-based performance standards. Facilities that are not high risk are not required to develop and implement security plans under CFATS. However, CISA encourages all chemical facilities that are not deemed to be high risk to participate in CISA's non-regulatory chemical security programs. To learn more about CFATS, visit cisa.gov/CFATS.